Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltamar and we will be continuing our adventure through the Nashkel mines. We are nearing the end of our quest in this area. We almost have the answers we are seeking. Only a few kobolds stand between us and the information we require. Monteron, I want you to grab some arrows. I'm going to leave that gem there. It's not worth a whole lot of gold and I'm really running out of inventory room. I know I have a gem bag. I'm just not going to waste time with it. There is one kobold commander and two normal kobolds, which we will execute quickly. Good. There's one more small creature that we have to kill before we head into the last area, which is right over here. And while our characters take on that, Monteron here is going to come grab some arrows for the upcoming fight. And it looks like we have killed the ghoul. Ghoul. I know I sometimes don't watch the fights, but when they're inconsequential fights like that one, they're just not all that exciting, and I'd rather just grab the loot so as not to make you wait any longer than you need to. We are going to head right into here. This is the last area of this dungeon. So there are some kobolds to kill, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry, kobold. Oh. I kind of feel bad. Those kobolds did not stand a chance. Okay, we're going to talk to Zan really quickly here. And Zan says... It was He's saying his little thing. It was unbearable waking each morn to the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zan, a grey cloak of Everesca, and as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Mullahay, I would join your cause, hopeless though it is. I'm going to say, it's hard enough trying to keep our hopes up without you bringing them down. I'd rather you didn't join us. Zan is actually a pretty good neutral illusionist. If you are playing a neutral or good character group, or even evil actually, and you are looking for an illusionist, you could do a lot worse than Zan. He also comes with a really awesome sword, which we will see shortly, but we're not going to take Zan with us. Zan is off on his own. He's off to Everesca, which is an elven stronghold. I believe it's located near the Antioch? I don't actually know. Near a desert of some sort. The Anarok Desert or something like that? Mullahay says, Tazak must have dispatched you, and my traitorous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me. By Sirik, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled, and I am still to be executed. I'll not lose my head over this. I'm going to reply, yes, fool, Tazak is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery, and mayhaps he will spare you. Mullahay replies, Tazak is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him or thee. My letters will show they are in that chest. Take them, and Tazak will see. I'm going to save the game at this point and surround Mullahay. Mullahay is actually a very competent cleric. And okay. So he's giving us a couple seconds to go look at the stuff in the chest. I'm going to, I'm actually going to give the pantaloons to our main character. And just store some potions in our quick slots. And then Zara is going to loot the entire chest. He's not happy, alright.
Go on then.
You are so irritating.
He says that he yields. He yields to me and I accept surrender. I'm gonna say no, you're gonna die here. If you accept his surrender, if you accept his surrender, he will summon more minions. You will not accept my surrender? Your heart is of the deepest black. Yeah, whatever. So there goes Mullahay. He is now dead. We are now going to take on the slew of minions that are coming to take care of us. They are rather inconsequential at this point though. The important person in that fight was Mullahay, and he is now dead, so... You'll notice that we are just cleaving through kobolds and skeletons. They're not all that hard to kill. Mullahay likes to cast things like Hold Person and Confusion to make your characters attack each other or be unable to move while his minions finish you off. It's actually a fairly rough fight if you don't kill Mullahay quickly enough. We have another Identify scroll, but we already learned Identify. We will keep it actually. We're going to give it to Edwin And throw it in there for now. There is a charm person spell here. Let's see if Edwin can learn that. Excellent, Edwin learned the spell. I'm gonna quick save. Edwin and Zar have been less than reliable in spell learning. I don't really care if I don't learn sleep, or infravision for that matter. I don't need color spray, and I don't need armor. Okay. I'm going to give this halberd to him, so we can identify it for it. This is the Chelsea Crusher +2, so this is a +2 halberd, but it only allows you to attack once per round, so actually it's not that great. Did I just see that right? It does 1d6 plus 16 or plus 6 damage though, which is actually quite impressive. Okay, we're gonna loot the body of Molahay. He has a ring, some boots, and a symbol, and a couple letters we need. We're gonna leave the rest of the junk there. And there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
Alright, we have killed Molahay. What are these scrolls? Oh, this is that scroll for Marianne and Baragos, which we will go, or Nashkel? No, Baragos. We will go hand that in on our way up north to go get our cleric. There's a scroll. Oh, that's the original bounty notice we had. I'm just going to start lobbing these into the scroll case so we don't have to carry them around. This one says, "My servant Molahay, your progress in disrupting the flow of iron does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you cannot do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Baragost. His name is Tranzig, and he'll be staying at Feldpost Inn." And this letter was from Tazok. Lob that one into there. There's a second letter that says, "My servant Molahay, I have sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Don't reveal your presence to the miners, or you will find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Omnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with iron coming from the Nashkel mines, so don't fail in your duty. Tazok." So there is a man named Tazok causing some problems. We're going to have to look into this ourselves. And there's a skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Okay. We're going to quick save, obviously really quickly. The last thing I'm just going to show you is the Moon Blade. This is a weapon that is only usable by Zan, so we're not going to take it with us. But you can see it is a +3 longsword basically, but it only counts as a dagger, so he can use it as a mage. It also gives him +1 armor class and 50 fire resistance. It's quite an impressive sword, and I wish my main character could use it.
Right, what's this then?
But we're going to lob it on the ground and leave it here because it will serve us no use. You cannot carry it forward into the next game, so even if you have high-level thieves in the next game with the use any item ability, you still can't get that Moonblade, unfortunately. It's a very cool sword, and it blazes blue fire, I believe. I don't think that there's... Oh, I lied. There is some things in our way.
Something? You right.
There are two oozes, two gray oozes that we are going to kill really quickly. They stand in the way of us and the surface. It is time to see sunlight on our faces once more.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
And we have arrived in the daylight. I'm going to save here. This next fight is quite hard for this level. We're level 3-ish, give or take. And this fight actually really kind of sucks. So I'm going to prepare some spells ahead of time here. So Charm person? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do a charm person. Why are his spells lower than normal? Weird. The ring screwed up a little bit there, but whatever. We'll throw his spells back on. So we have Armor, Burning Hands, Color Spray. Color Spray will not work on this upcoming fight. We're also going to give him some sleep spells and a couple of Larlock's Minor Drain. He doesn't have any level 2 slots yet. I'm going to give him Web and Magic Missile. No one else has spells in this group, so I'm going to rest until healed. We're going to be here for...
dream often,
Sorry.
but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the bricks surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you. Though it is calm and caring, you cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. And though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
That was a slightly ominous dream, and we were awoken to ogres coming at us.
Go on then.
I mean, they're not real ogres, they're only half ogres. But we cannot run away very far. Oh, Montron just took a hit in the face. There we go, okay.
You right.
Oh, they're Ogrillions, whatever.
Go on, I'm on it.
So there goes the Ogrillions.
I'm on
I was
it.
kind of hoping not to be interrupted in my sleep, because I'm trying to prepare for a big fight. That being said, I'll never turn down any experience, so let's save and try and sleep again. Wolves this time.
You this if I must.
Spit it out.
Or not wolves, wild dogs.
You my accent.
Stop hitting my mages.
This better be idle.
You right.
Why are you not attacking?
Redirect. Go on then.
Maybe I'll turn party AI on really quickly so my character will actually hit some things.
Get over here.
Come on.
You sorted.
Alright. Another sleep fight completed.
You're startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
That was an ominous dream. I gained another special ability, which will be Cure Light Wounds. That being said, I'm going to spend the next 7 or 8 days fighting dogs, apparently.
What need ye dead?
I could do.
I really don't want anyone to die. Monteron's got fairly low life right now.
I will listen.
You something troubling you?
Go on then.
You're fine, Czar.
What? I'm on it.
Okay, let's try sleeping one more time. Now that we've killed everything in existence. Really? What is this, Wild Dog Central? I'm just gonna reload my quick save. I don't want to fight dogs forever. Oh, it's Ogrillions this time instead.
Salt.
Alright. 2 more Ogrillions dead. Maybe if we have like enough corpses around us, we can build a corpse wall like the Spartans from 300. Then we can sleep behind it. There we go, finally. Okay. We slept for 1 day and 0 hours. We have all of our spells ready to go. The only reason I didn't continue on without resting is that we really need our spells for the upcoming fight. It's not going to be a very fun fight, and I might die a whole bunch of times on it. It is actually one of the tougher fights in the entire game. But we'll try our best.
You rang. I'm on it.
What am I going to do?
Do your toil.
I'm going to try and lure a couple of them down first. Come with me. No? You there, is your name Eltimar? Hurry up and answer. Your answer better be the truth, for your life depends on it. No, that isn't my name. I think you have the wrong person. You lie. Remember what I told you about lying? You are foolish to even try, as my god Cyric allows me to see through all falsehoods. You shall die now, Eltimar. You will never intervene with the Iron Throne ever again. That is not good. Okay. We are now in a pretty rough fight. I'm going to cast Web up here
Again you disturb me.
to try and stop our enemies, which actually did work. We're going to bring Monteron over here, and I'm going to try and sleep them. Someone fell asleep. In the meantime, we're going to shoot. We're going to keep Monteron a little further away from the group. I believe she's casting a hold person spell.
Again you diss my actions.
If I had Fireball, this would be the easiest fight in the entire world, but I do not. I think we got her trapped again. Yep, okay. We're just going to slowly chip away at her health. She actually hits very hard. And so does she. Oh, good. You saved. They're actually making their way out of my web. So it's time to run away a little bit. And we will cast another web. Right there.
Yes, I'll do your toil.
Ooh. That was not good. Okay.
Again you
Let's see
disturb
what
me?
we can do about this now.
I'm on it.
Okay. So she is still held.
So irritating.
We're going to Larlock's Minor drain her. We just want to take her down first, I believe. She's injured right now.
Right, what's this then?
Badly injured. She's still not dead though.
What is it
And we're
now?
running kind of low on our long range spells. Let's cast sleep.
Go on, sort it.
I'm gonna try and get into comp. Oh, that wasn't good. Excellent.
Something troubles you.
She is still badly injured, but not a...
I do not understand this mouse magic that makes me if I must.
Okay. What can we do at this point? We're actually looking to be kind of in a bad way here. That will wear off eventually.
Be direct. This will not be a...
Oh, she came right... Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Oh no, we lost Dorn. Okay. Let's load the quick save up. This is a tough fight. They're actually very powerful characters. And they cast a lot of spells. And they hit rather hard actually. Maybe what I'll do... How do I split? Alt. Shift. Double click. Okay, so it's double click to split items. I'm going to give one of these to Dorn. These are oilless speeds. They cast haste on your characters, which can be very useful.
I'm on
So, what I'm going to do to start
Again,
this
use my
fight
actions.
is
Are yours.
walk up here with Edwin this time. And I'm going to cast sleep right in the middle of their group.
You are my action.
But they're not hostile, so that doesn't work. Right, okay. Let's try that again.
Your end shall be quick if you
We've already
let
been
it.
through this.
My action.
Okay, we got a couple of them asleep.
Go on, then.
We're now going to chug these potions,
Direct. I'm on it.
and we're going in. Right now. Oh, great. Edwin died that time. Super. It's kind of hard to get out of this fight without people dying.
Sort it. Be
Just because they're so low level, and Edwin only has 11 hit points, and those glyphs hit incredibly hard. Come on. I don't want him to be standing right next to them when this thing goes off. There it is.
Your end shall be quick if
Go
you
away.
let it.
Right. I didn't even get my spell off that time.
Again, you disturb my
This fight, I tell you, is actually one of the worst fights in the entire game.
You are
Just because you're at
so
such a low level when it
irritating.
actually happens.
If I must.
Come on.
Your end shall be quick if you let it.
I don't know exactly what that means, but apparently our end shall be quick if we let it. He is dead instantly. Alright, let's try one more thing. This is getting kind of irritating. I'm gonna send these two in first. And they're just gonna go beat straight on that cleric.
Again, you
Your end shall be quick if you let it.
Come on. Okay. That's okay, Dorn, you're okay. You can deal with that.
Get over.
Oh, good, her old spell didn't work. Come on, die.
Be direct.
Come on, Dorn, hit her. Oh, good. He killed her as he got held. That was pretty good. Excellent. So now we just have this last woman to kill. Let's go and make sure she dies.
irritating.
You rascal.
That is one of the roughest fights in the entire game. They have a very good amount of synchronization between all of them. They hit hard. They cast pretty mean crowd control spells. And, yeah, it's just a hard fight. Especially that lightning glyph that they cast. It can kill your weaker characters in a single hit, and it bounces among all of your characters.
Spit it out. You right, what's this?
Now we just have to wait for Dorn to pop out of his shell, and we'll go do the rest of this area really quickly. There's not a whole lot here. I think there's just a ghoul to kill, a cave, I believe, and a revenant, I believe. Those are also fairly hard, but nothing compared to this fight.
Right, what's this then?
Maybe we should head off while we wait for Dorn. Oh, no, he's back.
You right.
Alright, Dorn, let's do this. We're going to try and race down and get this quest done as soon as possible. More wild dogs. How many wild dogs are in this area? We've killed at least, I don't know, what, 8-ish to 10 a pack? So like 20, give or take, a couple? I will kill another 20 dogs if it means they'll stop bothering me when I'm trying to sleep. There's a quick cave here. It just has a ghoul inside, I believe.
I must.
You right. I'm on it.
Yes.
This will not be a quick death. Sorted.
Killed it in a single hit. And there is just some gold in here, I guess, and a bat.
I'm on it.
The bat is the most important part, obviously. We will continue south. As long as our oil of haste holds out, we are in good shape. Please, no. Don't let him get me, please. Ah, who are you? Don't kill me, please. I'm so sorry. I'll give it back. Just don't kill me. Yeah, you had better give it back. Right quick, too. Here, take it. Just get out of my dreams so I can rest. I swear, I'll never go grave robbing down there again. Blast the southern sun for leading me there in the first place. I'll swear I'll no do it again. He gave us a dagger to give back to a revenant in a nearby cave.
Go on then.
We are going to go visit the cave, but not to give it back. We are going to be killing the revenant and keeping the dagger. I'm going to try and cast a healing spell on Dorn, which actually helped him out quite a bit. This is where the revenant is, in here. Dagger, you have the dagger. Give it to me. Now I can rest. Rest forever. We're not giving you the dagger. Return to your grave, undead beast. You will not give dagger? If you not give dagger, you die. Fair enough. Wow, that actually hit really hard. Okay.
Keep up. This will not be a
3,000 experience for that fight. That is a significant amount. I'm gonna bring Monteron in really quickly because I want to see if there are any traps to be found. We'll do a quick look. His fine traps are not the best by any means, but with any luck, he would be able to help us out. Oil of Speeds last a long time.
I'm on it.
I'm kind of sad I only have 2 of them. They're also worth a fortune in gold, but they were incredibly useful because we didn't die horribly during that fight like we had the previous times. And we also killed an undead beastie quite easily. There's some gnolls here. Let's kill them really quick. There's only one more thing in this area that we'll do really quickly, and then we will end the video. I was kind of hoping to get to our cleric in this video, but we spent a little while having to deal with that one fight. It is a doozy of a fight, I tell you. I'm not sure why I used the phrase doozy. Narkilius Harwilliger Neen, come quickly, you're just in time for my experiment. What kind of experiment are you attempting? I believe I have developed a spell to empathetically control any gelatinous creature and bend it to your will. Slimes, jellies, oozes, and all of these things that foul the cook's cellar and the adventurer's dungeon can now be controlled and eradicated with ease and efficacy never before seen in the history of the realms. It takes an entire hour to gain such control, but that time will be minimized with further experimentation, I am sure. In moments, that hour will be up for a small number of mustard jellies that I have released into the nearby woods. We shall soon bear witness to the results of my endeavor. Are you mad? Experimenting on creatures and then releasing them into the wilds before witnessing the spell's true effect? Rest your fears. I prepared thoroughly for the casting and could not have made a single mistake unless, oh my, the wording, I got it wrong. Rather than controlling them, I fear that I have transformed them into far greater menace. The dreaded green slime. Say and fight them if you will, but whatever you do, do not let them touch you. Wonderful. We're gonna kill them all, hopefully. They're worth some experience, I guess. and we should be able to clean them up pretty easily. I'm not exactly sure how hitting slime works, being as it's just a goo. But whatever. We're gonna jump into this cave. Oh, there's ghasts in here. Ghasts are actually fairly dangerous. So we're gonna try and kill them quickly before they paralyze on hit sometimes. They have a chance to paralyze on hit, I should say.
I could use a little patching up.
Oh, disease on hit. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I do not have a cure disease spell. I honestly don't know if my character will survive or not.
Ye spoken.
Something troubling you?
The rest of my group are actually going to wander over here. I just want Monteron to check for traps, but I don't want to leave my wizards all off on their own out here.
I'll do your
And I'm really quickly gonna not loot anything because I'm full up. I really need to sell some junk. I'm gonna have a lot of money by the end of this, but I guess I already do have quite a bit of money. 5,000. What am I gonna buy with all of this sweet, sweet money?
I must.
Okay,
I must.
Monteron, please
What need ye dead?
detect traps. In the meantime, I'm going to level up my character. My character gained another Thaco reduced by 1 and another 15 hit points, so he's doing pretty good for hit points now.
Again you disturb me.
Edwin also leveled up. He gains level 2 spells, and he gains 3 hit points, and lore increased by 3. Lore is a chance to identify items just based on your understanding of the realms. Oh, there's chainmail plus 1 in there. Okay. Let's pick someone who has room in their inventory. Like Edwin. Edwin has room in his inventory.
Are yours.
Grab that stuff. Grab that. And grab that.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
Okay, we are done in this area at this point. There's nothing else of note here, so we're just going to walk to the edge of the map, and then we are going to go to Nashkel, and that will be the end of the video. I'm not going to hand in the quests yet. The next video will be us running around the not running around the wilderness, but running around the world, handing in quests, and going to get our cleric, who we desperately need. So off to Nashkel. 16 hours later, we arrived at the dead of night. I'm going to save here. In this spot. And end the video. Again, thank you guys for stopping in. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them below. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time.